Hi, I'm Timothy Stewart, brand manager for Suzuki, and you're tuned into GLX Automotives.
So this one is a new model, it's a new design. To some persons it looks smaller. Is it smaller, by the way?
It's definitely not smaller. I think in actual fact it's a little bigger than the old model.
Okay.
So they've changed things like the chassis, they've lightened it, but they've strengthened it at the same time.
Okay.
So the engine is also a smaller engine than the last one.
Really?
It's 1.2 liter versus the old one 1.4. But by lightening the chassis, the power to weight ratio is about the same. So you're not losing anything.
Let me ask you though, I mean, when I was driving it, I definitely felt like it was lighter at different points with it. But I also felt like it does take some getting used to in terms of the difference in weight.
So the weight change also affects the handling, which has made it a bit better. The suspension has also been changed, so it handles a lot better and it's more nimble in the corners. The front was redesigned to help if there's an accident with like a pedestrian. It's changed so that if you were to hit someone, it disperses the energy and it's not as bad to the pedestrian. That way the whole square front is designed so that they kind of roll up on the car and not take all brute force of the hit. This car's been around from the late 80s into the early 90s, and I think it's on to the third generation now. So it's been around for a while, and I think people love that. We're kind of aiming it at the younger generation with this new look, but it's really for anyone.
I realize that you guys are now calling it a super mini. That's the category.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So what's the difference between the super mini and it was coming from what category was it coming from?
So it was the subcompact category. We do actually have smaller cars such as Celerio and stuff that would kind of be in the super mini. But because it's so small, we've kind of like shifted it down. But the interior space wise, it's like you haven't lost anything at all.
That's what I actually want to get to. So it seems like they cut off some of the dashboard to give more leg room. It just feels that way to me. Right?
Sitting up here in the front, it's like you have all of this space.
Because the dashboard is kind of pushed forward like that, right?
But even looking in the back, there's quite a lot of leg room between the driver and passenger seat, the back seat.
True. Timothy, I have to be a stickler for this one, though, you know. I'm not seeing my traditional reverse camera in my rear view mirror.
So we can add that.
Okay, alright.
We do have it as an option. I guess we just haven't put it in this model as yet.
Yeah, I wish that it would come in this model though, right?
Well, if it's something the customer would like, we can definitely put it in.
Alright. Timothy, thanks so much for coming on the program today.
Thank you for having me.
Alright.